Cheers.
Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls in that technicolor rainbow between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And we're here live and direct on Blurs and Whiskey.
And don't forget the habitual line crosser who's a
Has
special
joined us
guest.
today. So,
Twice.
It's Cam.
Repeat.
repeat guest. We had to do a repeat guest because you guys know that this has been a very, very, very trying.
Emotional
We're all still reeling from the greatness that we've all witnessed. Hopefully everybody's witnessed, but first things first, no spoilers.
None whatsoever.
We're not going to spoil anything.
No.
We will make certain comments about various things, but we're not going to tell any of the plot.
Or you will catch these hands.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
specific.
You're going to get snapped. But we'd like to welcome my boy Cam to the show again. He's here,
That's my name right
and
there.
he's actually going to
Follow
be
it.
very
IG.
sober this time.
Yeah, very sober.
In comparison to the last show.
Man.
Oh, man. So,
It's called Blurs and
Alrighty. So, yeah.
it's called Blurs and Whiskey, but we still got to stay some type of lucid.
Yeah.
Well, the host do, not the guest. Okay, fine. I'll play by the rules.
Anyway,
That's a
so
lie.
let's go ahead and get into these church announcements.
Yeah, so the church announcement for this week. Let's start
What's up,
off with
Derek?
this. Beer, Bourbon, and Barbecue. Located at the National Harbor, Maryland, Saturday, June 15th. As you all know, from noon to 2 p.m. That is the VIP Beast Mode session. That's going to be $75. From 2 to 6, that's the general admission. That's going for $40. Next one, Game of Thrones Crawl. That will be held at, DuPont Circle at May 25th from 2 p.m. until.
Until.
Yeah.
It's DuPont Circle. People going to be drinking.
They gonna be getting drunk. and
Tell
stuff.
drunk people when they got to leave. Exactly.
Next one, BlurCon will be located at the Hyatt Regency Crystal City in VA. Full weekend passes are $55. This will be taking place on July 12th through the 14th. You can buy your tickets at blurredcon.com. Next thing, since the unfortunate Avengers is done, we have to go on to the next.
As far as
movie.
we know.
As far as we know,
Phase 3
is
ending
the next phase.
Phase 4.
Phase 4. We're going into Spider-Man. So we, as friends, are going to the Next Act Cinema, located on
Black-owned.
Yeah, black-owned business
In Pikesville, Maryland.
Pikesville, Maryland. It's 921. I can't even pronounce it.
Ricerstown.
Ricerstown. See, that three
Ricerstown
times
Road.
didn't work.
Ricerstown.
Ricerstown Road, Pikesville, Maryland, 21208. You can go on nextactcinema.com for more details. We'll be going to see Spider-Man Far From Home,
And what
July
part of Maryland
6th. Pikesville.
What part of Maryland?
Ricerstown.
Ricerstown,
Yeah,
Maryland.
okay.
No, not Ricerstown, Maryland.
No, Ricerstown Road.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
In Pikesville,
and hopefully we'll be able to get a good nice a couple of live shots there while we're in there enjoying this brand new cinema that is black owned.
Yes.
So I've been itching for an opportunity to actually get out there and
I have to.
experience it.
I'm just looking for a reason just to to go up there.
Let me know other than movies.
Yeah, because I mean, if it was closer, we'd be going now.
Movies, drinks, all that.
Yeah.
Also-
Also, last thing, for those of you who are tuning into this show, be sure to stay afterwards because we will be playing Mortal Kombat 11. Trey's getting all these hands. So yes,
I'm getting hands. That's what he believes.
all these hands.
All right, you'll see. I'm not even gonna talk trash. Well, the polls already said it. But speaking of polls, last show, if you guys tuned in or coming back again, hi everybody. Hey, how's everybody doing? I see everybody saying hi.
What's going on, y'all?
But last week we had our poll, the swear jars. So last week was Easter, and we decided to put up who do you think was going to curse first. And I can honestly say this week that
I win, even though it was a tie. I win because everybody. You want to tell them how I won?
That's not how it
that's not how it works.
That's not how it works.
That's not how
I
it works
won.
at all.
I won.
How did
I
you
won.
win?
Because everybody said Herb was going to break. Did Herb break? Yeah, that didn't break. So
was
guess
that
what? I don't care. Look, there is such things.
You had go back and watch that show, and you'll see how many times he slipped up and we let him slide. First
What?
off, secondly, we can curse now.
Bullshit.
So that's how I feel about that
That's how I
right
feel.
now. Secondly, I actually wanted to. I didn't tell you about this because I want to do it live on the show. I wanted to extend an official challenge to you. So, because we were actually going to donate, and still are going to donate
Yes.
to Amir's, to his charity, I challenge you not to curse. Like, unless it's absolutely necessary, I challenge you not to curse, and we keep the same parameters in place. The first person to curse, and he already cursed, so he would have to pay the additional $10. But the first person to curse each show would have to donate. And we can make it $1 every time we do it. So we keep the swear jar going. Okay, is it possible for us to put the
Yep.
Yep.
Count is up.
the curse counters back up? You accept?
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. All right. So
Now, when you
like
say
to say-
necessary,
necessary, but you still have to donate.
I would like
no,
to
I
say,
donate. That's not the
Okay.
problem. I'm saying as far as before you get into it, because I want to hear what you guys say. When we mean necessary, what is like a topic we're going over? Is it if it needs to be said?
I'm just saying it's got to be worth you donating.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So the ultimate results of the pool was 63% him cursing, 37% me cursing. That's what happened last show. But ultimately, we did not have that.
There are such
I love the
things
fact
as
that we
moral
have
victories.
one bad word above your head right now, and I have not cursed yet. So I purposely waited.
Even though he came and we said we shook on it, and that's when the agreement started.
Uh-huh.
So I mean,
You already did it. So
Y'all two that shook hands.
what were you about to say?
No, because y'all two shook hands, right? Y'all, so it's agreed
Should
to.
we? So
No,
we could do
nope. I'm not in it. Fuck y'all.
I was gonna say we.
No,
could-
no,
No.
but
You know
you're
what? I'm dapping you up. I'm dapping you up. That was good. That was
I'm
good.
not
in the challenge.
I have to give credit when credit's due. That was bleeping smart. So yes.
So trade jealousy is not a good look.
Jealousy's a motherfucker.
Good job. You know that's good to Cam can curse because he can curse for me.
Yeah. I'm just gonna point
I'm
to
gonna be
him.
the angry interpreter for both of y'all.
Interpret
You know what,
exactly
Trey?
what
Let's go.
You know what, Trey? You, okay?
So poorly timed. Next in the news, so you guys heard about Bun B actually had a home invasion that happened this week where
I
the
heard about
Monta
that.
Jackson actually broke into his home and attempted to rob himself and his wife and got some hot lead because of it.
Yeah.
So that was very interesting. It's also
I mean, does he not listen to Bun B's music?
I mean, obviously, I mean, he always,
why would you? What like he's a known rap? He's a known rapper.
He's a
Like, why
legend,
would you
and you gonna try to.
break
Number
into his
one-
house
no,
and
I mean,
Okay.
and then you put a gun in his wife's face like he wasn't gonna go. I mean, salute to her because she did every single thing that she could to make sure that he didn't go upstairs, and then said, just take the car, take the car, don't go upstairs, leave.
Yeah.
And Bun came around like the G that he is,
Like, came
and
out
popped
like
one
John
in his
Wick.
shoulder,
Yeah.
and popped one straight in his shoulder.
exactly.
And the only thing that I said as far as I didn't like what Bun did is that he followed him down the street, because at that point, the only thing I'm worried about is
Protect him.
Kenny. I mean, because you're protecting home. If you leave the house, that's not considered protecting the home anymore. You're just going after him.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's shades of it makes me think back to Sean Taylor and how things would be different if he had
a piece, yeah.
his own weapon. Like I'm an advocate of having weapons in
feel
your
like you
home,
should do a shot for
protecting
Sean
your home. You said what?
I feel like we should do a shot for Sean Taylor. It's just a
We
thought
should
about it.
definitely
Oh,
do
we
that.
didn't even say
So
what we're
we
drinking
didn't
today.
mention that today we are drinking Ciroc. And
Ciroc boys.
you guys already know what this stuff tastes like. So we're actually going to pour a shout out for Sean Taylor in memory of the
Great fallen soldier.
exactly. I almost forgot about off-camera guy. If you guys follow me on IG, you see the
Camouflage.
the hidden jewel that is him.
Incognito.
So let's go ahead and put one down for Sean Taylor, in memory of the great Redskin player. We need to put a shot counter up there too. I don't like Ciroc. I'm sorry. I've never been a fan of white. But yeah, that was an interesting thing. We're going to get to that later. And then speaking of NFL things that are happening, trade disclaimer,
Yes.
I am not watching the NFL still. I'm still not watching. I'm not
You still
boycotting
stand for-
necessarily,
I
but
am.
I'm
Stand
still
for
not
Cap.
watching.
I am.
Stand for
I stand with Cap all the way. I purposely got my days off 4 Sundays to watch football. I'm all for the cause. I really wish that he could have came back into the league. I'm hoping that he still gets into the league. Nothing's gonna stop me from that. So I guess I'm gonna take it from here. We all are Redskins fans. The Redskins basically did every single thing that they can to try to make this work in the draft. Quick things that we picked up. We picked up a quarterback, a pass rusher in the first round, a receiver. We picked up a running back, guard, center, another receiver, corner, and I mean, pretty much everybody got what they really needed and wanted. Mm-hmm. This was a good draft by them. Funny thing though, for those Dallas fans out there, you just gotta find a way just to make shit funny.
Divide this audience real quick.
I don't give a shit. I paid for it. Yeah,
that's two.
I heard it, and this, and I told you,
was it worth it?
It was worth it. I really don't care. Okay. So Dallas picked up.
How's that for jealousy?
Funny thing, Dallas just has to find a way just to get into the news. They picked up 2 Miami players. One named Michael Jackson, the other one named Joe Jackson.
So he's going to start beating them?
I guess. It's a funny little tidbit. But yes, also what's going on into the sports world.
Sorry, we don't have to race to that song.
Luke Walton.
Oh,
yeah.
Sexual allegations?
The sexual allegations that so apparently took place in 2014. Yeah. Until I get more information about this, because I'm a firm believer in innocent until proven guilty, I need to get all the facts before I start saying what I want to say about him. It was just allegations at this point. No charges have been filed. She sued him for sexual misconduct, battery, sexual battery, and just gonna move on from that because I don't know the information and I don't want to say the wrong things.
Your EP just joined the. She's watching and
she said that's 3.
Okay, and
she said that's 3. Yeah,
what's the third one?
I don't remember.
I only count.
But yeah, you guys out there, if you think it was 3, go ahead and tell us it was 3.
Okay, well, I need proof.
We can always run it. We
it's
can't run it back
film.
It's fine, but I didn't say it. I said one word. We counted. If you're gonna count before the what's the handshake, so what? But yes, this one you might as well put at least about 2 more on this one. This next one right here.
I just want to say,
spoiler alert.
Set him up. I did this on purpose.
Spoiler alert. I'm cursing on this one.
This next topic is so nice.
This one, for those wrestling fans out there, Bray Wyatt came out with a new gimmick. In my opinion,
tell them who Bray Wyatt was.
Bray Wyatt was the Eater of Worlds. He is
a character.
He is a character on WWE that I thoroughly enjoyed.
He's trying his hardest not to curse.
I'm really trying, but I want to use it at the right time.
Okay.
He had a good combination. He had a good look.
He had a good look. Yeah. And his mic skills really good, and
he had good stage presence.
Yes,
he had good following.
He had the buzzers. He had the buzzers. He had the fireflies, and everything. And then all of a sudden, he had a good run with Matt Hardy, and then all of a sudden, it just stopped.
Well, he got injured.
Well, he got injured, but
he was injured because it's like
he got injured and he had a new baby.
The separate ramp, which
But okay, get back onto it
because your cursing doesn't count. His does.
Bring it back in.
All right. I fucking hated it. I fucking hated it. Yeah, I really did. I hated it. I hated it.
Cinco.
And so yeah, Bray Wyatt had a gimmick that looks like a mixture between Steve from Blue's Clues, Mr. Rogers, and what's his name?
Hannibal Lecter.
And Pee Wee Herman. Like at some point, I was waiting on him to say is there a rumor about him touching himself in the theater? I mean, it literally was like.
He got these hands.
He got all the hands. I mean, he got all the whole world in his hands. And I mean, at some point, I'm sitting there like, Vince, what the F are you doing with this character? I didn't curse. I said F. I'm saying, what are you doing? This is stupid. Why are we doing this?
But
He
it's
is.
Bray Wyatt's idea.
No, but then when I heard it was Bray Wyatt, I was like, I'm going to be patient with it.
My theory is like it looks like if Mr. Rogers and Rob Zombie kind of came together, and that's what this Bray Wyatt character is.
So my opinion on this, because I've been holding this in all week since it happened. Bray Wyatt, he came back and he actually looks like he's in great shape right now.
Oh no,
he's actually in great shape.
Phenomenal shape.
He's probably going to be a better in-ring performer, and a lot of gimmicks that we hate in the WWE actually put people over. They actually get them the bump that they need.
And that's what I was
because generally people like yourself hate it because you're so holden to the original thoughts and the original views you had of this person. You're not ready for the change.
But here's the one thing I will say: this could be epically great or a cluster F. It could be New Day or the Headbangers.
It could be the American Badass for Undertaker, because we hated that one when it first came out, and then we kind of
I don't know. I kind of liked it in the
especially with
beginning.
Dead Man Inc. Especially Dead Man Inc.
I mean,
but all I'm saying is give the man.
You got to give him time and
no. What I'm saying is give the man the opportunity to make it work and make it work for you.
And that's why I said as far
Come on,
as
man, follow the buzzards.
but yeah, I'm trying. But my epic reign doesn't end there. It still goes on with Vince. I'm gonna keep this right down to just as quick as possible. The fact that no, I'm actually gonna be good on this one. Braun Strowman, why is he not getting utilized? He is actually a great competitor. He has the crowd. He has the famous phrase, "We got these hands." Why in the F is the Iconics the tag team champions? They are annoying AF. Why can't we just get? And you're pushing us away to the point to where, because AEW is about to have their own thing, and I'm trying my best to see where I could watch All In. Because I'm actually, as soon as they announce it, I'm watching.
So after about 15 years of, almost 20 years of not having a competitor to the WWE,
not having a good competitor.
TNA don't count. They tried. New Japan,
but then
in the States,
if you're a wrestling fan, you'll find other avenues. I'm just saying, like everyone's trying to bank on AEW like it's the new WCW.
It's got good hype.
It's kind of turning into it, but every single thing that I can hate about this show is slowly pushing me away, and it's gonna turn. Eventually, it's gonna turn into the Monday Night Wars all over again.
But it's not gonna be Monday night.
I know it's gonna be Tuesday, but it's gonna be weekly wars
throughout the week.
And then on top of that,
you sound really stressed, man.
I know, because I really shouldn't have made this deal for this because this is where worth like I feel like I want to cuss. And then on top of that, like there's rumors that you may break up the New Day. That.
Let it out. Number 6.
Fuck! What the fuck are you thinking about tearing the New Day? We went all, pun intended, we went all in on you trying to sell this Kofi Kingston story. We even got people that from getting his partners to come and help us out with trying to build this character up, and then all of a sudden you want to and break them up because you didn't know it doesn't count. I didn't say it. Oh my God! What are you thinking? Seriously? Okay, I'm better now.
You done?
I'm better now.
Let's check the comments.
So the comments. Nicole Carter, like I feel like you we gonna have to talk. We gonna have to talk because you be coming for me, and I don't even know why where all this angst is coming from.
Do you want me to hold this bottle? Because you're like
he's shaking. Like please don't shake on the. Exactly.
Yeah, we have equipment here.
I'm not jealous. I just like to F with people. That's all.
No, say it. Say how you really feel, Trey.
You're already winning.
Here you go. I'm not
You're already winning.
You got a healthy lead at this point.
I really do, and I'm gonna maintain it.
6. It's fucking great. Because I can say it. All right, what are we cheers?
So just cheers to Trey's fuckery. How about that? There you go. I got one. So, speaking of wrestling, We are embarking on a
Yes.
life-changing endeavor.
Lifestyle change.
Some people are familiar with who Diamond Dallas Page is from his wrestling days, but actually he's become way more than that. He's actually become a guru to a lot of people.
He really has.
We are starting in on DDP Yoga because my co-host here has had experience with it, and he's expressed to me that his definitely made some changes in himself.
Yes.
And he's seen results. We've also seen results on DDPY from just the testimonials that we see. So it's like,
I mean, Scott Hall is still alive.
yes,
Yeah.
Scott Hall,
I mean,
Scott Hall,
Jake the Snake.
like they're all wrestlers who were like broken down. And if it can do something for those old alcoholics, it can definitely do something for the young ones.
And I'm just saying, just because I've actually tried this, but my issue has always been I've gone off and on. I've been on it. When I've been on it, I've lost as much as 36 pounds. I've felt more flexible, not just saying it from like any other type of story, but I mean just my body just feels way better. Because at that present time in my life, I was well over 415 pounds. And I mean, my back was hurting, my knees was hurting, everything was hurting. When I actually started working on this product, I actually felt better. My whole entire mindset was at ease. Everything was better. And there's been plenty of times where DDP even says it himself, you have to stick with it, because if you stick with it, you have those one times when you're off, it's going to throw every single thing off. Prime example for me, December 1st, I was 422 pounds. And then up until February 9th, which was the week of my son's 5th birthday, we went to Florida for his birthday. I had dropped 27 pounds at that point. And I've been working on point, hands down. Thank you, fellas. I really appreciate it.
Good job.
So, but when I took that 1 week off, I've been steadily taking off every single week, and you need a support system. The one thing that DDP actually does with this group, he has a Facebook following on there too, and they actually help
Instagram, Twitter.
every single thing. And I mean, seriously, seriously, Bang is the way to go. Like seriously, everything about him with promoting this product has been A1. I've seen plenty of people who actually couldn't walk without walking with braces. Now they're actually walking on and running on their own.
The picture that you see with the guy standing on his head, he was a paratrooper, and he literally, like his back, his knees, everything was pretty much almost destroyed. He could barely walk. He was in a wheelchair, and doing the yoga daily actually helped him transition. There's people who were 400 pounds and got way down lesser than that.
It was one guy at 500 pounds, and within, I believe it was 18 to 20 months.
Yeah,
he had dropped all the way down, like almost 300 pounds.
Yeah,
like I don't think take the gravity of how he saved Scott
Hall's
life. Scott Hall
if you
was
see
like,
the resurrection of Jake the Snake, you would understand exactly what Cam was talking about, because he was literally, when he talked to Scott Hall, he was literally like,
he couldn't talk.
He couldn't talk. He was slurred. Like walk. Even he would come up to you and say like, "I was a wreck," and I mean, and this is not only is it a lifestyle change, and it's not even about your losing the weight. It actually is just a mindset, and here's the thing. It's not just the actual like yogi. We're gonna have this and we're gonna have that, and it's a whole different. Like not only is the mindset different. But like it's not, when he says it's not your mama's yoga, it literally is nothing like that.
And Rick, a former guest on the show, said, "Oh, you guys could just come to the gym with me."
Yeah, we can do that too.
We can do that.
We can do it all.
Exactly, except for Rick. Like, I have a permanent shoulder injury because of Rick. But anyway, we're not gonna get into that. But that's the trip that we're gonna be embarking on. We're gonna give you guys weekly updates on how we progress, how we're gonna try to change our lives for the better, because we can't just talk trash about all the monsters in the ring. We got to become monsters outside.
Yeah.
So, we're about to get into the nitty gritty of. Oh no, you have a promo.
Yes, I have a promo this week. So yesterday, my wife, congratulations, babe. She had got her license for
doing hair. We love you so much.
And yes, and I love you dearly. I'm proud of you. You did an epic thing.
Can I throw some shade real quick, though?
I don't give.
Can I throw some shade?
I don't give a
mad shade.
So we're in the car, and you guys, we did a spoiler review That's going to go in a different
For
video.
Endgame.
For Endgame.
And the
But
Hangover special.
in the middle of the spoiler review, like they love each other so much. It's so adorable. She called like 17 times.
It was I got diabetes from how sweet it was.
But go ahead. T, we love you. We know you guys love each other, but go ahead, do your wife's promo, man. I'm sorry, I had to say this thing.
It's starting off as a congratulatory for her. Congratulations for getting your license. But what we are doing, the promotion once again we are doing is Pro Cakes, located inside the shops of Iverson Mall. Pro Cakes is hands down the best pastry shop in the DMV. Established in 2012, top chef Antoine Lee and his big sis Erica Lee has put together a gem in the pastry world. There's a reason why they call Antoine the DMV Cake Man. Simply put, the guy's got skills in the kitchen. He was a finalist on Cake Wars. When Wendy Williams celebrated her 10 years service on TV, Fox 5 on Fox 5, he brought in one of the cakes for her. Yeah. Also, he's gone on the WPGC Joe Claire Morning Show, made them cakes as well. He's also made cakes for DC sports figures such as John Wall, Chris Baker, and former Redskins receiver Deshaun Jackson. He's also got called up to New York for the national syndicated show The Breakfast Club and made a cake for them. Needless to say, the boys got skills. Most bakeries, when you go to them, they either look good but taste just or vice versa. Hands down, this product is A1. Also, I want to tell you about some of the deals that they have on it. Be sure to come out on Mondays with their half a dozen for $10 cupcakes. They also have sliced cake, 2 for $6. They have a BOGO, buy one, get one cookies, the other one free. The top ones that they are selling is strawberry lemonade and potato pound cake, which are also great too. Be sure to go and ask for Antoine or his big sis Erica, and they'll be sure to help you out. You can go and look them up on Pro Cakes on IG at pro_cakes. Call them up at 301-423-2483, and they're located inside the shops of Iverson.
All right. But yeah, we're definitely, I'm gonna snatch that real quick. So we're definitely gonna have to visit them on a cheat day.
What was that?
But we want to
By the way, the cakes last night that they made for her was this one right here.
Oh, they were
really
crack
good.
cakes. They were crack.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, how do I? So I'm sorry. I'm always the one that's making production errors. I am attempting. Can I use the keyboard to do this?
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to call. So what we're trying to do. Sorry about that.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. But we want to do a special on another person we did have a highlight on during our earlier episodes in honor of the work that he did for Avengers, Endgame, Infinity War, and the
Black Panther,
plethora of other different things.
DC
so
Comics.
Our friend Gary Peebles is he said he was able to talk to us about Endgame. We're not going to spoil anything again.
No spoilers.
Yeah, we're going to give him a call now. So no spoilers as always. Let's see if he picks up.
He's such a busy guy.
I know. He's liking everything.
Every single thing. And but yes, he's
Yo, Gary.
What's up, G?
What's up?
You on Blurs and Whiskey?
We're going live.
We're on live. So Gary, we just wanted to call you and ask a couple questions about your experiences with the movies, and we're still in awe of the fact that somebody we actually know is participating in a lot of different comic book and just movies in general. Doesn't even have to be comic. We're just happy. But we just wanted to ask a couple questions about you. First off, how do you feel now this road has come to an end necessarily?
I mean, to be completely honest, man, it was purely a dream come true for me. I mean, you guys, you know me for almost 20 years now, so I mean,
we are old.
From standing up in high school, being at the top of PG, just talking about just what if, and it all came to fruition. So it's been an amazing journey from then up until now. It's been amazing, absolutely amazing. I still can't believe it.
That's amazing, man.
One thing I wanted to ask, exactly how did you get your start into from being a personal trainer and then going into the actual stunt world business?
Well, I mean, you remember, like I said, when we were in school, I wanted to be a fighter pilot initially,
Yeah.
which is why I was taking all those engineering classes and whatnot. And then, when I transferred to Maryland, they told me that I was too big.
Yeah.
I was going to say, how the hell you going from the cockpit, dude?
You're not 5 foot
You know?
5.
Be like in the
And then an actual fighter pilot walked in, and I was like, well, it's free. And so that's when a guy who was doing he was doing the stage combat at Maryland University. He approached me, and they talked to me about being a part of the stage combat crew over at Clary Smith Performing Arts Center at Maryland University. So I changed my major from aerospace engineering to theater, and got into the stage combat. And then he told me about the stunt world. By that time, about 2005, I'd become purely obsessed with it and had been going after pretty hard since then. I mean, I did the training thing, and then I did the law enforcement thing for a little bit, because it's hard. It's hard trying to do all that stuff from the East Coast. It's difficult.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay, so I got another question for you. So, and of course, my question is going to be a little ratchet. Who pays better, DC or Marvel? I gotta know because you've been on both sides of the fence, man.
Disney or Warner Brothers?
Well, based on the agreement that they have with our union, they both pay the same.
Off-camera guys over there talking about he called it. You stay invisible and shut up.
But yeah, Gary, just with the plethora of people that you've been working with, such as Batista, Robert Downey Jr., Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Who's the biggest asshole? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Which movie was your favorite movie with working on?
Well, I mean, I think I would be doing everybody and myself a dishonor if I said that it would be anybody, other than the part that let me be, a superhero, and that was when I did, when I was fortunate enough to work on Infinity War, and that was great. Let me be the first to say, all of those guys are great. Robert Downey Jr. is amazing. Like, he is hilarious.
No spoilers.
In person.
No spoilers.
Yeah. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in Fast 8 snapped my neck I don't know how many times, and then each time he asked me, he's like, "Hey, are you all right? You good? You good?" I mean, like,
yo, I wish
what can you say except you're welcome?
Dude, I'm in full riot gear, and he takes this helmet and twists it all the way around my head, and I'm just, and I can't see, and he taps me in the head. "Hey, you good?" I can't see anything. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm great."
Oh man.
But Dave Batista, wonderful dude, and that's a hometown guy too. He's just like us. So I mean, he's amazing.
I don't want him back in my square circle anymore, but yeah, he's definitely amazing.
He looks terrifying, but I mean, he's when he was wrestling, he was huge. He slimmed down probably like 2-3 pounds, but he is an amazing dude. He was always asking questions about, when we did Infinity War, we did something as simple as and this part didn't make Infinity War, but did something as simple as doing an uppercut. And he was like, "Yo, how did you do that? Like, to show me the way that you did it." He was doing an uppercut like the regular way that you're supposed to do an uppercut. And it was, it's correct. So I was just doing it. I'm like, well, I just did it really cheesy like this. And then he was like, "Yeah, that's so cool." And I was just like, Dave Batista said something I did was cool.
All right, well, Gary, we appreciate.
One more question before you go. How was it working on what's the name of that movie with the what's the name of it, Superfly? Because then you actually saw that you had a you spoke. Like, you wasn't just like ha 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 ha. You actually had words that you were speaking, and I mean, I was like, I mean. It was, and I
sound effects.
I literally was like everybody.
Superfly was an amazing experience, but let me tell you, when they gave me those lines. They gave me those lines that day.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't know anything about those lines. I had no idea that those lines were coming. And when they gave me those lines, so there was that, and that wasn't the first time that they did it. The lines that actually made it in the movie, they gave me some lines. So it was probably like 32 degrees outside, and I'm in that that O.J. Simpson Bronco that they had me and one of the main actors in, and the director just handed me a piece of paper. He said, "Here, say this."
Are you joking? Like, you're ripping right now?
Because I ain't even gonna lie, I was telling every single person, like, yo, my man Gary's in this movie. He actually has a line. He's kicking you know what's out here. And like,
I used to always say, "Can nobody fly through a wall?" And my man Gary does. But
man, hey Gary, we appreciate you taking this time to talk to
very
us.
appreciative.
We love everything that you're doing. We just pray that you keep having success in all your endeavors going forward. And we know this isn't the end of Marvel, but this is the end of this era. But we thank you for everything you've done.
We're going to see you in phase 4.
Thank you for your service.
Keep up the good work.
Keep up the great work, man.
And don't ever put a beard on.
Hey, look, and I want to say thank you to you guys too, because I've known you guys. Like I said, we've known each other for a very, very long time, and I want to appreciate you sticking with me. And I really thank you guys so much. Thank you.
No problem. Much love, man.
All day, man.
All right,
man. Take it easy.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was a great guy.
That was bleeping awesome.
Good job. Wait, I had a counter of 2. What?
Yeah. You said
You called somebody an a-hole.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm probably gonna curse a lot more as this time.
I want to ask: is it just for this show? Because
I said going forward.
No, I'm saying for the Mortal Kombat later on today. Are we?
See that? No. This is Blurs and Whiskey.
Okay, just making sure.
After the show, I'm gonna be saying what the heck I want to say.
I really got something to say about this next topic.
So the next thing I want to talk about, of course, is Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
This is. If y'all not ready for this episode, man, I don't know what to tell you. If you ain't seen, if you ain't been watching, I don't know what to tell you.
All right, so
I'm just gonna put the pictures.
Hold on, baby. You know better yet?
I'm putting them right over.
What
his
can
face.
you
Put them
tell
over
us?
his face. Put the pictures over his face. They don't need to see him.
What can you tell us about this show?
that it has a great cult following. Cult-like.
It's not cult-like. I didn't say you had to drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
I mean, you acting like you about to disown me and kick me out the car when you found out I'm still not caught up yet.
You've had ample time
to
catch
plenty
up.
of time.
You know whose time it is? It's my time. I can watch whatever I want on my
You
time.
know what, Cena?
And the only reason
We don't see you, Cena.
And
Okay.
hold on, and like I told you before, the only reason why I haven't watched Game of Thrones yet is because I'm waiting for the whole series to end, and then I'm gonna watch it. And it's ending this season, right?
It is.
So then I'm gonna catch up with you, and then like two, 3 months later, a year later, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, remember episode 3 when?" And
that's what pisses me off.
And you be like,
"Does it piss you the f off?"
I didn't say that.
I'm saying for me,
the f off.
It does because it's pissing me the f off because I mean,
both of the f off.
Yeah,
but my thing is like it's not a cult. It's not a religion. It's not, some people who are uber religious will say, "Oh, it's demons and magic." And
all I'm saying is all 3 of y'all about to whoop my ass because they haven't seen that one episode. I've caught them. So I watched the beginning of this season. I joined the memes.
Oh, let me ask you.
If you want a whore, buy one. If you want a queen, earn her. 5 seconds later, all right, come on in.
And that's the thing.
I got a question. Is it because you don't have HBO?
I have HBO. My roommate gave me HBO Go.
Then what?
Shots fired. So everybody who don't have HBO. So the thing that makes me the most upset is that people will say, "I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it.
That's not what I said.
I'm not saying
no,
you.
we're not saying you.
Then why are you
putting
me in that category?
I put you in a category
because you just haven't seen it.
Yeah,
you're
you're
the habitual line stepper. So that's why we had.
So when you're not watching, is stepping over a line right now?
Yes.
Oh, I'm a hop, skit, and looking like fucking like crip walk over that line and shit. Whatever, man. Move on.
But no, it just the fact that it's not just Dungeons and Dragons BS.
It's actually
a great show.
It's a great show. It's actually more than just Dungeons and Dragons. There's effing. There's
effing and dragons?
there's dragons. There's killing. There's
It's more than
incest.
dragons.
There's
It's
there's
effing
war.
with
There's everything. I mean,
All right, so next, what's your predictions on this episode? Then?
So, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but
Nope.
you know,
How you
yeah,
gonna ruin a game?
yeah, I know. I know, but I don't want to be the worst and that guess correctly, and then it's right. I'm just gonna say it. I think Brienne's about to go. I think this is it for her. I think Jamie is probably gonna live. I think that.
go ahead, bro. Go and use a few of those curse words.
I don't
a few.
want to.
You got a few. I mean,
It's-
fuck. There you go. You go ahead. You got an extra one. I'll pay you. Go ahead.
Come on, man. Come on.
Like everybody who's been, if you watch the last episode,
Which
you
I
know
did.
they're sending everybody that's non-fighter, that's a non-fighter into the crypts, and everybody else is important is going to the front lines. Brienne, Jamie, Braun. Well, no, Braun's not there. Tormund, they're all going to the front lines. The crypts, everybody's going to die. The front lines, everybody's going to die. Jon and Daenerys is going to get on dragons and fly up out of there. So I'm terrified right now, but. It's like I said at the beginning of the show. This has been an emotional roller coaster of a show because not only did we have Game of Thrones, we had Endgame.
So how are we gonna do a review?
I don't know how we can't do a review. I mean, all I have to say,
I'm not without spoiling anything.
No.
There's no. I swear it's not. I swear to God it's not. I swear to God it's not. I swear to God it's not. It was a battle. That's all. It was a battle.
It was definitely a battle.
This is all I'm gonna say. Go see it for yourself if you haven't seen it.
It is the biggest movie in the world right now.
I'm going to give them the week factor because I mean literally this is the first weekend that it's happened.
Yes.
It's only Sunday. The movie came out on Thursday. It's just the first week. I'll give you the pass. Now if you haven't seen it by next week, I'm judging you. As a matter of fact, I'm raising the gauntlet to you.
Just go see the movie. Don't you do it.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
You know,
Don't
you
you
do
do
a
it.
review without actually saying like spoiling it.
Dude.
Dude. Bruh.
Bruh.
Dude.
Young. Nah.
Dude.
Hey, Mo.
Man.
But yeah, definitely go
Kill Mo. Let's read some of these comments on here, man.
Everyone in the crypt's gonna die. Yep. I don't even know what the crypt is, and they're gonna die because I don't watch Game of Thrones yet.
Off-camera
my cousin,
guy.
off-camera guy,
That's
crazy
your cousin,
numbers.
right?
Yes.
Why she keep coming for me, Joe? Like, what? Did I do something to her? Do I know her personally? I don't know. Anyway, but in the wake of Endgame, you know, with this becoming out, like I said earlier, it's the end of an era. It is the end of an era, but it's not the end of Marvel. I don't think that at all.
No.
But because we do have, like we said earlier, we have Spider-Man: Far From Home coming up.
They got Namor.
We got Doctor Strange, another
Doctor Strange.
Guardians
We
of the
still have other
Galaxy,
stuff
Black
going
Panther.
on, but since we've seen it, there are certain things that are drastically going to change that we have to look forward to. But besides staying on the Marvel tip of things, there are other things that are coming up. Now, with the acquisition of Disney acquiring Fox Entertainment, we've got the last X-Men movie.
I already know where this is going.
Yeah.
Here you go, bro.
This is where I come in.
The last
He's unfiltered. He can say whatever he wants.
Let's go ahead and start now. They're gonna have. We saw there was a trailer for the 4th installment of the other version of the X-Men called Phoenix Saga or Dark Phoenix Saga or X-Men 3 2.0.
Before you get into that, introduce our movie rating scale.
Oh, yes!
Oh, we forgot.
Yes.
Off-camera guy.
There you go.
With Endgame being as epic as it was, I feel like
We're giving it the highest rating we can possibly give it. And that is drum. Do we have drum rolls?
I'm not doing drum roll no
Not
more.
you. He has a drum roll. But drum roll, we're giving it 5 stars. 5 meaning it's gonna put you on your ass.
5.
There you go.
Five time.
But that is the highest rating.
I gotta
higher.
drink, so
I
I
gotta-
gotta get into this Dark Phoenix thing.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you
yeah.
right now, Fox, fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Fuck your family. Fuck your offspring and your future generations, whatever. Fuck 22nd future Fox too. No, because X-Men, like Bryan Singer, X-Men, that whole franchise is just one big clusterfuck. First time in the 90s, it was the first one. We were like, all right, cool. We got our X-Men. We got our mutants on screen. It was cool. It was a little rough, but, we got it on there. The second one was really good. I think it was better than the first one. The third one, like I said, the first time we saw the third one, we were like, oh, that's really great. And then after the lull it took me literally the same year. When I watched it on DVD, I was like, this movie really isn't that great. And then X-Men Origins came with Wolverine, and that was like dumpster garbage, juice, fire, all of it.
Yes.
And then like X-Men First Class, it was pretty good. X-Men Days of Future Past was really good. I'm thinking, we getting some good hope here. And then the Wolverine. No, the Wolverine was before X-Men Days of Future Past.
No, they did Logan.
No. The
Logan was the only good one.
No, the Wolverine. There was the Wolverine in between. The second one.
But that was okay because it was
right.
Wolverine's own story.
But it was also better than the X-Men Origins.
Yes. Yes.
And then it was right before Days of Future Past, which was really good too. And then Logan was God tier. Like, okay, that was a really good one. And then Age of the Apocalypse, it went right back to being dumpster juice.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, like, throughout the whole thing.
You know what?
Made a good point.
Now, here's like, if you're a true Marvel fan or a comic book fan, there's a lot of characters. They're multi-dimensional. They're not the same dimension. Fox, for some reason, hates Cyclops. Like, we all kind of...
They kind of do.
No, think about it. All the X-Men movies, Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men, field commander of the X-Men.
Yes.
All, 20 years worth of X-Men on Fox. It all pretty much been Wolverine movies.
Yes.
9 movies straight with Wolverine. Look at the covers.
But that's because
Wolverine
of his
is
popularity. That's his popularity throughout the 90s and early 2000s.
Because they made the movies like that.
Yeah.
They
but the comics were like that.
Some comics weren't as much.
So,
but, and then the Dark Phoenix, the Crimson Phoenix. She was like Scarlet Witch and the Phoenix rolling the one. And then at the end of Age of the Apocalypse, the Phoenix Force came out. But then we see a trailer where she gets the Phoenix again. I'm like, what? This is a do-over? Like, I don't get, like, what are they doing?
This is going to be X-Men 3 2.0.
I cannot wait until the MCU just takes over this whole
This is the first time.
This is going to be
the
the last
time I saw a
movie
comic movie from Marvel.
From them,
This is the first time I saw a comic movie from Marvel. I was like, I'm waiting for Netflix.
No,
No,
exactly.
I'm waiting for FX.
No, we're waiting for Disney Plus.
By the way,
the edited
Mike
version.
says literally F Fox with the emotions.
Yeah. Thank you.
He said
Thank you.
If it wasn't for Ryan Reynolds, but good news about Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool, they said they would maintain
X-Men GT. Yo,
Now,
Mike AG.
I know.
Good
since
job,
we're-
AG.
since we're-
Good job.
Since we're on Ryan Reynolds this week, just a quick little tidbit. I actually want to see the
Detective Pikachu? I'm going to go see it.
I want to see that.
I'm gonna go see
and
it.
it's not even because of the Pokemon. I
Me and my son are going to go watch that.
I want to see Ryan Reynolds be Ryan Reynolds. Like, seriously.
You're going to be
I
getting
mean, Deadpool wasn't enough to see Ryan Reynolds be Ryan
in
Reynolds.
addition to Detective Pikachu, we also have, if you guys saw Endgame, you saw the trailer for Gemini Man.
Yes.
And that's where Will Smith is basically playing himself, trying to kill himself.
It's Fresh
like a
Prince
clone.
versus I Am Legend.
Yeah, there you
In
go.
essence, I mean,
Not plot wise, but the
no,
two
it's just
characters.
like
So the
literally,
age range, yes.
he looks like Uncle Phil going up against.
But in addition to that, we also have the live action Lion King, which looks okay. They're singing Hakuna Matata. So
I'm all in. I mean, it's
I
just
just gotta say, man, I love how great the graphics are. But can you imagine, like, you seen with the Simba, like the CGI, how well detailed and a lifelike it looks.
Yes.
Can you imagine that little kitten's face or cub's face when he has to like do the whole like, father, and then Scar comes around, run, go far away from here as you can.
Never come back.
Never come back, Simba.
Run away, Simba.
You know what? No. I did in college. I got in trouble for this report because I had to do stereotypes and everything, and I chose the Lion King as like the big fuck you to Disney because Disney has always had like this whole like racism history, and it's thinking like, it's the 90s now, it shouldn't be that bad. No, Lion King, under layers and layers and layers, you'll see the racism in Lion King. Because first of all, Simba and Mufasa, they're fair skinned. They got straight hair. They got the good hair, stuff like that. And Scar's a little bit darker. Yeah. His hair is nappier. Hanging out with the hyenas, the blacks and Latinos in the jungle. So then Scar comes into power, right? He brings his boys up. Right?
Let him go.
And then all of a sudden, like, you see like the hyenas, and all of a sudden like the Pride Rock? Pride Rock's the property value goes down. There's no sunlight. Food's depleted. crime rates up. And then like,
when that black guy took over, it all went downhill.
And then like, so here comes Simba, kicks everybody out. They gentrify the jungle. Pride Rock all of a sudden like is green pastures and like the green, food's back. They do gentrification. It's a movie about gentrification. Fuck Lion King.
Who can deny it?
Hey yo,
stay alive over there, Herb.
Oh, the fact it says bad words, bro.
You know what? Speaking of gentrification, y'all know about that Howard University? Where they like letting the dogs walk through. Talking about some. If they don't like us walking through, just move it. It's a 150-year-old institution.
Exactly.
Where are we gonna move? You know what? North Virginia is right there. Why don't y'all gentrify that spot?
Well, I'm gonna say this because number one, you fought so hard to get the dog parks for your dogs. Stop
Use them.
being lazy with your
Fuck you, we ain't moving, bitch.
I mean, to those of you who, for those people who are out there who are with us,
the Simba of Mufasa.
For those, I can't unsee this whole entire thing now. I really can't. For those of you who stuck by with us and fight the righteous fight with us, thank you. We appreciate you. This message is not to you. To those mayonnaise-flavored humans who want to go ahead and jealous.
Channeling Charlemagne right now.
I really am. I mean, just without cursing. Yeah,
I have no counter, by the way. Whoever asked that, there's no counter. Those two shook hands.
By the way, the guy who called him out, I'm so glad that Black Twitter came out and roasted his you-know-what, because
this is why everybody needs a Twitter.
Yes.
Because you gotta see. I can't even I'm not going to screenshot.
First of all, they said some things on there that's
extremely problematic.
Yeah.
But hilarious nonetheless.
But because busting a you-know-what is actually just kind of funny. I mean, it just... Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to repeat it, but yeah, if you read Twitter... You wouldn't know what
You know who really had a good, who had a really good like roasting people on Twitter? If we were actually like, wants to get poppy enough and actually stuff, Trey. This morning.
So I had a very interesting experience as we were on our way into the studio. So we're going into a specific convenience store.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say who because we ain't advertising for them. But it's funny because the week before we got recognized at
another one, the same one, yeah.
And we went to a different one this time. So we're in there, we're getting our food, we're getting our snacks or whatever before the show. And I'm standing in line. The guy says, "You!" Like he's standing behind. He's like,
he looks like he's getting ready to go on
He's waiting for me to turn around.
Trey and him are about to purchase something first.
He looks like he's about to jump in the double dutch for real.
Yes,
Like the way he's
literally.
like.
You you ever seen like
as soon as I turn around,
like round one.
What the fuck is going on? Yeah, that's 3. So he turns, he's like, you look like James Harden. Did anybody ever tell you that?
And hold on, all of us. No.
James Harden. The beard, and he steps back.
I'm not even looking at the guy.
And he shoots a jumper at me. You looked. I'm like, dude, I am easily way too short and way too tall.
You're in shape.
First of all,
round.
First of all, number one, First of
I
all,
look nothing like James Harden.
Over 100 pounds more than James Harden. No shade, is because he's a tip-top shape performer who literally plays over 82 games a year. He has to be in shape. Just because he's black with a beard don't mean that he's James Harden.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, as far as with me, like, if you say that I look like Suge Knight, okay.
Ice Cube. I'll take Ice Cube.
Yeah. But
really
James Harden, really?
You really do like Suge
I know I look like Suge Knight. But I'm saying, but if you come over there and say that I look like some black guy with a beard that's famous other than Suge Knight, dude,
we don't all
your
look
racism,
the same.
your racism is showing.
I'm gonna call him. No, you know what? Everybody get names. I'm gonna call this dude Convenience Store Carl.
Yeah, there you go.
Carl. Convenience Store Carl.
Really, dude. Like that was just.
You look like James Harden. Anyone say that? Absolutely nobody.
Absolutely nobody.
I sincerely
nobody.
Absolutely nobody. You don't like James Harden.
But
what?
yeah.
You know James Harden? God,
Yeah, I know who he is. It ain't me.
it ain't me. We don't
Hell's
all
matter
look
with you?
alike.
Yeah,
Fuck Fox.
Wait. Patrice Smith said y'all clowning, but I can see. Well, you can see where?
See where?
See
Where you
what?
see when you-
A little bit.
What, you talking about me looking
Hey,
like
hey, Darren,
Suge
let her
Knight?
borrow your glasses real quick.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
no.
matter of fact,
prescription
here you
check.
go.
Exactly. It's not gonna work.
Well,
But
Having too much fun putting James Harden face.
how many times he put his face on me? I can't see. I see the delay. I can't see
Oh,
anything.
man.
right now.
That's gonna be the new thing. It's gonna be like an ongoing joke.
It's gonna be an ongoing joke.
You know what?
See.
Put that as the cover for this week.
All right.
Oh,
It's getting that time. Is it becoming
It is
that time?
almost that time.
Oh.
But before we go, we also have to say we're very grateful to everybody that's been following us, liking and subscribing, and we can only ask that you guys continue to do so we can actually expand and reach more people, and they can see how much fun we have. And also, we do have merchandise. We have yet to get it yet, but we're gonna get merchandise.
Stop the press. Because I've been waiting for this moment the whole show.
Okay.
I got some merch this week. Yes, I did. So
You pulled a fast one on me.
yes, I purposely did not
Right,
tell
this
the
actually
guys
wasn't
about
Christmas.
this. I know.
Oh, it was coming. It was coming. Oh, you motherfucker.
There we go. We got to come take this shot.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta clean that out first.
Oh,
before
yeah.
you- So, but
So you can't
I will be using this. I will be using this on the show from now on. But yes, we will be using this from now on. But yes, go and purchase your merch on our page.
Yes.
On each one of our IG pages, in the Blurs and Whiskey page, you can go on the what's the name of it? The actual link is at the top. Click on it. We're selling T-shirts. We're selling hoodies. We're selling mugs. We're selling stickers. We're selling what's the name? Tank tops. We're selling.
Hey, off camera guy, can I get some pics? Can we get pics?
Yeah.
Can we do that?
We got security merch.
You know, we got security merch, but I really want
security.
I
Oh my
really
God,
want-
we actually did all these store
we
security.
did. Oh, and
Yes,
and coming soon. I believe if
Why
me
don't we have
and
shot glasses?
because if
Glass Fair is coming.
more is coming. Black Men Don't Cheat apparel. Hopefully will be coming soon.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, anything else?
Yeah,
we
we
just
don't
closing
cheat.
out. Like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you guys.
Comment too.
Thank you for
IG,
your comments.
YouTube.
Even though some of y'all throwing shade at me, I'm not gonna say
Castbox.
who anymore. But yeah, you know.
Are they throwing shade or throwing shade?
But as always, thank you guys for tuning in, and you'll catch us next week. Come take this.
we gotta.
Wait,
man.
my bad.
So yeah,
That's how much fun we're having.
Like, share, subscribe. Be sure to go and check us on YouTube, Castbox, and Facebook. Also, be sure to stay afterwards because we will be playing Mortal Kombat 11.
Actually,
And-
y'all can take a little break because you give us about 10 minutes to set up.
Okay.
All right.
And we'll be
Yeah.
back. But
And
we'll
yes,
close us out.
up to it, down to it. F those who don't do
We still
it.
put them off.
We do it because we used to it. Drink, mother. Drink.